Former Vice President Joe Biden says he will be more mindful of people's personal space, with 7 women now saying he touched them in a way that made them feel uncomfortable. One of them, a former White House intern, told the Washington Post that Biden, quote, pressed his forehead to my forehead in 2013. Biden, who's expected to join the Democratic presidential race, posted a Twitter video yesterday. He essentially said, I get it. And he said, quote, social norms are changing. I understand that. And I've heard that what these women are saying. Ed O'Keefe is here with more on Biden's statement and the reaction. Ed, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good to see you. The former vice president's message comes after 5 days of accusations. And in the video, he drops his biggest hint yet, that he'll have more to say soon as a presidential candidate.
The coming month, I expect to be talking to you about a whole lot of issues, and I'll always be direct with you. I get it. I hear what they're saying. I understand it.
In the video, Joe Biden acknowledged his actions, but did not apologize.
In my career, I've always tried to make a human connection. I will be more mindful and respectful of people's personal space, and that's a good thing.
His comments come after 3 more women told the Washington Post Biden made them feel uncomfortable. One of those women, Gayle King, said while she was a White House intern in 2013, Biden pressed his forehead to hers. She remembers him telling her she was a pretty girl. Caitlin Caruso met Biden after she spoke at an event on sexual assault.
Left his hand on my thigh, maybe in an attempt to console me, but regardless, it crossed my boundaries and made me feel uncomfortable.
All the women maintain what they experienced was not sexual harassment or assault, but isn't behavior that should be tolerated.
You're running for office. We're not grabbing people. We're not kissing them. We're not, hugging them. Just no.
On Wednesday, Biden earned support from an unlikely source.
Should he apologize for his conduct?
No, he's going to make his own decisions. He's very capable of making a decision.
But the controversy has exposed a generational rift among Democrats.
We're all affectionate. Like, I would hold you like that or something like that. You would call that sexual because I held you like this?
No.
With the Me Too movement, I think sometimes people go a little too far with that.
I think that we have a culture that finds that acceptable, and it's only recently that we've started to discuss it. I don't think it'll have any impact on his candidacy, unfortunately.
Biden is set to make his first public appearance since the controversy tomorrow in Washington at a labor union event. You heard him hint in the video about plans to speak out in the coming months. Aides tell us he's still on course to announce a campaign later this month at the earliest.
And this story just continues, Ed. Now he's getting criticized because he didn't exactly apologize. I guess I'm from the generation, if you're offering compassion and empathy to someone who's told you a sad story, that really is okay. But the bottom line, Norah, as you pointed out, he said he gets it. But the whole thing, I just think, is a very, very sad conversation to me that Joe Biden finds himself in this place at this particular time.
And it's definitely sparked a generational divide that we've seen this.
I guess I'm that generation.
Yeah. You always remember the person when you're ill or sick or someone in your family that's died that comes to your family member or a friend's funeral or calls you. And that's what a lot of people say about Joe Biden, is that he's that first person who calls and shows up at a family member's funeral.
And what makes this hard as a political matter is that's his core strength, his empathy, his fellow feeling on the campaign trail. Despite what the person in the piece said, campaigning is a lot about hugging and touching and reaching and doing all of those things and connecting, and that is in his bones. And so to tell him that the thing that's in his bones you can no longer do will just make campaigning harder. So it'll be
Nancy Pelosi said something interesting yesterday. I know we got to go, Megan. She said we should all act like we have colds. So we should all just keep each other, at arm's length.
What does that say?
That makes me kind of sad.
What does that say for our future?
I'm with you.
Yeah. Well,
which, by the way, today is hug a news person day.
An anchor. I'm coming over in a minute.
Yeah. Ed,
not today.